Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a slime review on Sonria's slime shop. I did a review on her before, but this is more like a redemption. I'm kind of want to do a thing to where if I have an issue with the shop, I'll eventually try it again. So that's what I'm going to do today. Also, I just want to mention, I got this box around Black Friday sale, so I can guarantee you guys that most of it is probably going to be melted. So I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. Since I reviewed her shop before, I just wasn't in a rush to like review it again. So that's why it took me so long. But anyways, this is what came in the box. It did have this little bubble paper, but none of it came like actually bubble wrap. I ordered 2 kits for her Thanksgiving sale. It was like a sugar cookie kit and a Thanksgiving kit. So I believe it is like 12 slimes all together. So this will be 2 parts. So this is the extras baggie. And then the slimes. So for the extras, it came with Sour Patch candies, her business card. It does look like her business card changed from the first time that I purchased. And it came with borax, and it is labeled, which I do love. It says borax, not drugs. At first, I believe it stated this is not crack. So maybe she had some lack with that and changed it. And then you have citric acid. I've never had anyone else outside of her provide me with citric acid, which I definitely love. And then it came with a Sonria, looks like a tattoo or sticker. I don't even know what it says. I don't know if it's supposed to be mwahahaha. I don't know. So like I mentioned, this was a kit, so I don't know the individual prices of everything like I would normally do, but this is the sugar cookie kit, and it was like $34.99, and it did come with free shipping for the Black Friday sale. Now, on the first purchase that I ever did with her, she also forgot something, and with this order, she also forgot something, so that's a negative already. It seems like she tends to forget stuff, but I digress. So for the first slime in the sugar cookie kit, it's all-purpose flour. I still love her labels. So as I mentioned, this is the all-purpose flour. It is said to be scented like sugar cookies, and it is supposed to be a cloud slime. Now this slime did have a lot of snow fallout, and it really wasn't a cloud slime. I don't know what kind of slime. Like, it may have been like more of a cloud cream. It looks like it would have drizzled, but it didn't. And I know for a fact it's not, because I left it sitting for a while, because I've had cloud slimes that I've had sitting for like 6 months that still drizzle. I just think this was like a really extra wet cloud slime. It still felt really nice. It was really soft. The scent was, it was pretty good. It wasn't my favorite, but it was definitely decent. To be honest, I really prefer this texture over a cloud slime. Now that I think about it more, it feels like a cloud cream slash cloud dough slash like jelly texture. I don't know, it's really weird, but it did have like a lot of snow fallout and snow residue, so I'm definitely gonna have to take something off of that because it only got worse over time. So for the slime, I'm definitely gonna give it a 4 out of 5 flour bags. So this slime is called Sugar. Look at the little label. It's so cute. That's literally how the label looks in the store almost. This is a snow fizz, and it is said to smell like sugar. It did smell really good to me. I actually really like it. It was one of my favorites out of the package. As you can see, it is very melted like I warned, so I did have to go in and activate it. I also overactivated it, but eventually I went in with the citric acid that was provided just to give you guys like the full benefit of the slime, and I went ahead and made it a pretty decent texture eventually. Now that I think about it, to me sugar really doesn't have a smell. Like, I don't know what it smells like. I've smelled sugar before, but it literally has no smell to me. But anyways, so like I said, it is a little overactivated, but eventually I put the citric acid in there, and it made it really stretchy, and it inflated the snowfish that was in the slime. It was not irritating to the hands at all, and that just made me so happy because sometimes snowfish can really irritate my hand. It wasn't like super crunchy as far as like the fake snowfish. It wasn't super crunchy. So for this, I'm definitely gonna give it a 5 out of 5 sugar cubes, and I definitely will recommend this one. As you guys can see, it did inflate, so you probably, not probably, you will need a second container if you would like to save the extra 2 ounces that you get after inflating it. This slime is called Egg, and as you can see through the container, it is really melted. So I wanted to just open it to show you how clear it originally was before I went ahead and started the process of reactivating it. And those little two yellow things in the slimes are like little cotton ball thingies. I don't know what they're called, but they are used in crafts. So I went ahead and just added some activator right here, just to get the process started. Now this slime, it was like more of a thickly texture. It wasn't like super thick. Oh, they're called pom poms. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I got distracted, but it was gonna kill me until I found out the name of those little yellow balls. But they're called pom poms. So the best part out of the slime honestly were the pom poms. They were like really soft and squishy, which is weird. I really wasn't expecting it. And then they just go back to the regular shape, which means you can squish them more. It also is very stretchy, and it had really nice bubble pops. Like I said, it was stiggly, and it had like that clear residue. Like when you play with it for so long, it just sticks to your hand no matter what. And I also did not like how, regardless of how much activator I used, it like kept becoming sticky. But I guess when you think about it, it's the glue that's gonna happen. It's just gonna get sticky. But that doesn't always happen to all slime. So even though the slime remained sticky through the process of playing with it, regardless of how much activator I added, I honestly did enjoy this, and I know for a fact it was due to the pom poms because I'm not super big on clear slimes because like they melt so fast and so like easily. So I've never really been a big fan of it, and most of the time they're not scented, and I definitely love scented slimes, but I'm still gonna give it a 5 out of 5 eggs. This slime is called Vanilla. It is another clear slime. It is scented. It is said to be scented like vanilla. Now, this color looks exactly like vanilla. Like, it's amazing how close it is to vanilla. She also said it was made with real vanilla, so that's very interesting. This isn't the first time that she stated that she's put real, like, food in her slime. But as you can see, it was very melted. So I went ahead and added some activator, and once I mixed it, it turned into this beautiful caramel color. Like, I don't know, I'm obsessed with this color. I didn't know how obsessed I would be with this color until I found this color. But it's like a caramel golden color, and the scent, it smells so good. It definitely doesn't smell like vanilla to me. It actually smells like brown sugar fig. It's like a lotion from Bath and Body Works, like an OG lotion, but it smells so good. And this slime was really stretchy and it was clicky, and I just loved everything about the slime. Like, it made me forget that she forgot like pieces to my order. That's how much I love this slime. But now that I'm thinking about it now, like, I guess technically I didn't forget, but she always forgets something from my order, and it's just like super aggravating. But I'm gonna see if my second package from her, well, not second package, but the second half of the order, I'm gonna see if everything was in that part of the order, and then we'll kind of go from there. Also, I forgot to mention, once again, this slime wasn't really that thick. It was more of like a thickly texture, but I'm also okay with that. I'm just used to clear slimes being like super thick, and it wasn't super duper thick even when I got it, because I look in all of my packages except like mystery boxes just to make sure everything is okay. But for this slime, I'm definitely gonna give it a 5 out of 5 vanilla bean sticks. Slime is called Land O Butter. It is one of her best sellers. I'm not for sure what the scent was because I couldn't find it. I do know that it used to be scented like, I believe, Hawaiian rolls, but to me, it kind of smelled like a cake slash croissant scent. It wasn't a bad scent. It wasn't the best scent, but it wasn't like enough for me not to play with it. As you can see, some of the clay rose to the top and it dried out a little bit, but I just took that off. It was no big deal. And this slime, it is definitely clay heavy, and it is very soft, and it becomes really sizzly the more you play with it. But I don't know, for some reason this slime just wasn't my favorite. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just being extra because most of the times when slimes are people best sellers, like, I just be like, why? Like, other slimes in the package are much better, but I think people definitely prefer more basic slimes when it comes to shops, because the most basic slimes be the best seller. So for this slime to be so clay heavy, it still has really nice bubble pops, and it stretches a lot. And like I mentioned, it's very soft. I guess it like has a velvety butter feel. So as you can see, the slime did inflate and it became a little sizzly. And for the rating of the slime, I think I'm gonna give it like a 4.5 butter sticks. It just wasn't like the best to me, and this is just a personal preference. So yeah, I'll give it a 4.5 butter sticks. As you guys know, this is the first part, so I won't have any final thoughts into the second part, but stay tuned because that video hopefully will be coming soon.